Welcome to Love's Buzz podcast for Sunday, February 10th, 2019. Due to recent happenings with Christophe St. John, whom apparently is going to be buried next week close to his son, I thought that maybe it might be interesting to take a look at a certain subject. How about celebrity widows and widowers? Due to this subject, because I truly believe that losing a loved one that you were possibly that close to, whether it be a mate or a child, especially a mate or a child, I believe that a person can die of a broken heart. I truly believe that deep down. So today, that's what we're going to be taking a little bit of a look at. Our first celebrity is Katie Couric. Katie Couric became a widower at the age of 41. Her husband of 9 years, Jay Monahan, died from colon cancer in 1998. The couple had 2 children, Ellie and Carrie. Irwin became a widower at age 42. Her husband, crocodile hunter Steve Irwin, was killed by a stingray in 2006 at the age of 44. And the couple had 2 children, Bindi and Robert. Bindi actually went on to do Dancing with the Stars and was extremely close to her father. And apparently, Terry has never married again. And to this date, it's only known that she's never even dated. She said she has no interest and is happy with her life and her children and just has no interest. I do believe, we all deserve love, and whether it be your first love or a second chance after being separated by death, only you know what's good for yourself, and only you can move on when you feel you're ready. One from a little ways back is Miss Courtney Love. She became a widow at the age of 30. Her second husband, Kurt Cobain, committed suicide in 1994, 2 years after they married. Love has not remarried since. I find that quite interesting, actually. Pierce Brosnan became a widower at the age of 38. His wife of 17 years, Cassandra Harris, died from ovarian cancer in 1991. Brosnan and Harris had 1 son together. And he adopted her 2 children from a previous marriage, Charlotte and Christopher. After their father died in 1986, tragically, Charlotte Harris also died of ovarian cancer in 2013 when she was 41. Brosnan married Kelly Shea Smith in 2001, and the couple has 2 sons together. Miss Bo Derek became a widow at age 42 after 22 years of marriage. Her husband, actor and director John Derek, died from cardiovascular disease in 1998 at the age of 71 years old. And finally, and this is the one that hits me the most because I think everybody was pretty devastated, but yeah, let's talk about it. Dirty Dancing star Patrick Swayze, who lost his battle with pancreatic cancer in 2009, leaving behind his beloved wife of 34 years, Lisa Nemi. Those 2 were incredible. Now, we all know Patrick for being an actor, a dancer, and really absolutely amazing. Dirty Dancing being one of the all-time favorite movies of mine, and just the ending that you can't get enough of, and that look where he bops his head towards the end as he's singing to Baby, or even the part where nobody puts Baby in a corner. I'm going to tell you something. Lisa has now found love again, and I think that is absolutely cool. I think that's fantastic. I have no judgment in it. Because after all, as I said, only you know when you're ready. And she didn't date for years and years later. This is recent. This is new. There's another speculation as far as even Celine Dion who now has what she calls a best buddy, a best friend, a guy pal, whom she only goes out with and holds hands and hugs and that kind of thing. Who are we to say when it's time to move on? Who are we to say when, it's okay? You know, I just think in the grand scheme of things, we shouldn't judge. We're here for such a short time. And if we're going to worry about being judged and what people are going to think of us for moving on or that kind of thing, we have to remember that life is short. And we also have to take the time to make the most of every second that we do have, because you don't get a second chance. And I think to all these widowers and these people, and we're just trying to move on and have a good life, good for you. You have people like Mutt Lange who destroy their marriages without a second thought. So, we don't have the right to judge somebody who's just trying to continue on after losing the love of their life or even their children. Look at Christophe St. John. He literally, we believe, he died of a broken heart. For these people who are left and who are here, I don't think we should judge, and I think it's great. So I want to celebrate it. I want to say fantastic. And in researching this, I'm just seeing some things that are very enlightening and that make me smile during a tough period. And I think it's fantastic. So to all of them, good luck. We're all behind you, and we hope you shine. Lisa herself, Patrick Swayze's widow, she is an incredible dancer in her own right. If you go and look on YouTube, you will find a video of her and Patrick. There's quite a lengthy video of them dancing together, and it is one of the most beautiful things you will ever see. And actually, guys, I'm going to put that link below so you'll be able to watch it. Because it really is something that is so special to see. And, a lot of these people, they're in the public eye and they feel like, oh, what if I come out and admit that I'm seeing somebody? Is everybody going to turn their back on me? Oh, everybody's going to hate me. They sit there and worry about our judgment. And I don't think that's right either. I think these people need to be able to live a life. If they have children, I'm sure their children want them to be happy and don't want them to be sitting there alone the rest of their lives. So good for you. Good for you. Take the time to live your best life, as Miss Oprah Winfrey would say. Shout out to Oprah. Woot woot. But in all seriousness, I thought it was a beautiful thing as I did this research. The other thing that I found particularly interesting is how many of them on this scale actually never remarried again. I was kind of shocked to find out that Courtney never did. That kind of surprised me. But somebody that would actually surprise me if she did would be Celine Dion in a way. Another thing I want to ask you guys is comment below. Comment below. How many of you guys think you will see Celine Dion move on? Do you guys believe she's got a new guy pal? Do you really think it's true? I'm also going to put a link below. I'm going to find a picture, maybe a little article, and I want to send it for you guys to look at. And so that you can comment below and tell me if you think this is a budding romance, or is the media just trying to make it look more than what it is? That's something else. That's something else. If you're just trying to have a friend after losing somebody and a period goes by and you find somebody who's a comfort to you and you start hanging around with them, is that really something that they should hide? I don't feel they should have to. Get support where you can. Don't let grief turn around and do to you what it did to Christoph, because that would be incredibly sad to me. I don't see where somebody should have to suffer like that, no matter if they're in the public eye or not. Don't suffer. Get help. I can't say it enough because I've been seeing so many different issues lately where people need help and they're not getting it for no matter what reason. And so even something like this, I think a grief counseling, a support system is fantastic. And I think more widows and widowers should be looking up grief counseling groups. It doesn't mean you're weak. It just means that, we all need to lean sometimes. And that's a very important thing. And so, yeah, I'm going to send you guys out those links. I hope you'll take a good look at them. Please make sure that you go ahead and, comment, subscribe, follow, share, all of that good stuff. And please make sure you look below, because all the amazing links to all the podcasts that I'm involved with, all the areas to find my podcast, if you're not finding it on YouTube, there will be massive links below. There will also be a link below to a video podcast that I do with my very best friend in the whole wide world, Trish, also known as Ice Pets Queen. You can check out her many, many channels by getting together and watching our very amazing TC time right on YouTube. So that's going to do it. I hope you guys have had a great day and a great night. And I'm sorry this one took a couple of days to get out. But I love every single one of you for all your love and support. Since I've begun, it has meant the world to me. So thank you once again for tuning in to Love's Buzz. And all I got to say, everybody, is just keep buzzing. Bye for now. Mwah!